All right, so first off, I want to thank everybody for visiting the Shopify store today. Well, technically yesterday. We had a Christmas sale. We did a 20% off the entire site wide, and I actually slightly oversold some things, but I can definitely make it right. So everybody that scooped up some deals, I hope you guys are happy. And I am able to, I went back through my inventory, and for some reason I had an extra Asus 3070 in stock that I didn't intend on selling. I actually have it, but I did not intend on selling it. But you know what? I sold it, so it's time to go get it. And it's actually in my personal rig. Oh well. So I'll pull it out. We'll get her dusted up tomorrow. All those orders are shipping out tomorrow. I think the post office is open tomorrow, right? Yeah. So all those orders are shipping out tomorrow. And thank you guys immensely. So we will be doing some big sales and stuff like that in the future. Obviously the best place to keep up with it is the Discord and over on the YouTube channel. But let's pop this side panel off and pull this 3070 out. Kind of makes me wonder what I'm gonna put back in my personal rig, because I always like to have a little bit of horsepower, but nothing crazy. Like I've never been like, oh man, I need like 4090. But you know, I've been running this machine for a while, and she might deserve some love. Not only in like the graphics card department, it definitely needs to be clean too. So I'm not sure. I'd love your comments and your thoughts down below. I'm leaning towards, hold on, let me power this down. So just for reference, I have a ton of like 3060s, 3060 Ti's, and I guess I could just grab one of those and put those in there. Also, I do have some 6700 XTs in the shop. I could grab one of those. I don't have anything higher than that, and I kind of want something higher than that. I've had my eye on a couple 7900 XTs, so I might scoop one of those up. I guess I'm not sure. But yeah, let me flip this camera around. Let's grab this bad boy out of here. All right, guys, please don't judge me. This case has been apart many times. Let me go ahead and hit the power supply switch. This case has been apart many times, and this case has had a lot of different setups in it. I absolutely love the motherboard that's in here. It was given to me by a friend, and I've used it with a couple different processors. It's one of the Asus X99 Rampage Extremes. I think it's the Rampage Extreme 5. But I have all that housed inside of, this is a Thor V2, big full tower case, and it's all being powered by this Super Flower 1000 watt. So anybody that knows anything about power supplies, I think Super Flower made used to make EVGA's power supplies. I'm not sure if they still do, but I mean, she is nasty. This bad girl is super nasty. That GPU is not that nasty because I just put that GPU in there recently, but I'm thinking I'm gonna pull that GPU out of there, and probably not gonna do it tonight because it's dark, but I need to take this whole thing outside and dust her all down. As you can see, I have a ton of plugs and stuff going up to the top because I used to have a big front IO plate thing here with like a bajillion plugs in it. I kind of went away from that, and I just haven't got to like redone all my wires. The wire management in this thing is atrocious, but when I built this thing, I didn't care about looks. I just wanted straight up performance, and I needed stuff to go. Funny enough, this Cooler Master 120 keeps that Xeon 12 core cool because it only runs at like 140, 150 watts. Doesn't actually burn that much power compared to like new CPUs nowadays. But there's that Asus stuff. So we'll go ahead, pull those power connectors off that bad boy. You can see that's the cleanest thing in here. But like look at how big this side panel fan is, and then that front fan. This bad boy breathed, and I really like. You can see like I've had so much junk in here. At one time, I used to have 3 GPUs in here. I had like one big one, and then like a mid-sized GPU in the middle. Man, it's just crazy to look at this and look back at how many different setups, or think back to how many different setups I've had in here. I need to grab me a screwdriver and pop that out now. Bear with me. All right, So I'm just waiting because for some reason when I set clips and transition them in the little movie maker thing, if I talk right away, my audio fades in slowly. But anyway, I got the Asus Tough 3070 in, so I'll blow that bad boy out tomorrow. And for right now, I just stuck a little Zotac 2060 in there. And this is what I'm talking about, like keeping wire management doesn't even like exist because I'm always swapping stuff around, or I used to swap stuff around in this machine a lot. This was a test machine for a lot of the different graphics cards that I've done over the years. So if anybody has watched, you've probably seen this machine. Just for reference, this is an E5 2670 V3. That's a 12-core Xeon of the older generation. And we're running 8, 16, yeah, we're running 32 gigs of Corsair. I don't remember. Yeah, it's Corsair Vengeance. Can't quite see what speed it is. I don't know. Corsair Vengeance, probably like somewhere in the 3000 range. 32 or 3600 megahertz. And that runs in quad channel because this is X99 or, you know, extreme Xeon server, what prosumer, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so got a dusty old Zotac 2060 just to hold me over because I don't want to put any of the 3060s or 3060 Ti. I want to get a little bit more. So all the 3060s and 3060 Ti's are going to get cleaned up and added into inventory. So if you missed out on a couple sales today, I know not everything is online yet, but we're getting there slowly but surely. So just bear with me. The 5% off code 5OFF is still working. Some people were asking if any of the other discount codes are working. That one is still working, I think, until the end of the year. So if you wanted anything else, you can snatch it up. Boom, boom. Flip it. Oh yeah. There we go. Powering it back up. I need to clean my office. Anybody into like RC stuff? Santa Claus got me that this year, so shout out Santa. I've never really had anything like high end. I had like a little Traxxas 2-wheel drive one, but this one's 4-wheel drive. So yeah, my brother's big into RC and he was telling me all about it. We're gonna go and make some little jumps. Anyway, I need to get off here. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate it, all that kind of stuff. We'll see you on the next one. Later.